Hi guys, it's Talon. So today I'm going to be coaching a now Jax mid player. He was previously playing Tank Jace. I had a coaching video with him. He was playing Tank Jace and he was playing Kayn in that video. And we really talked about him to him about not being selfish and whatever. He was Diamond 3 at the time and he's already shot up to Master 11 marks after the coaching. So he said it's been really helpful and he's really improved on a lot of those things. And so yeah, now he's kind of playing Jax mid and it's been working well for him. And so we do live coaching here because he didn't have replays he wanted to share. So he wanted to just do some live ones. It's a bit different because I'm more so telling him kind of what he should be doing in the game rather than me being like, oh, this is what you're doing wrong, and then writing it down. So it's a bit of a different kind of approach to coaching. And so let me know what you guys think about this. I do typically feel like coaching replays is better than live games, but I still feel like this is valuable in some ways. Additionally, if you're interested in coaching from a rank 5 Sovereign Autofill player, just DM me on Discord, Talon1169, or just join my Discord through link in the description. Normally we do replays, but if you want to do live games, we always can do that as well. But yeah, let's get right into the video.
I got offensive boost most of the time.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I personally like rushing boots even when I'm building Rod of Ages, just because it makes my early lane a lot stronger. And you get a good recall. Like if you have a recall where you can easily get it, then get it. But if you don't have like a good recall to get the boots, then you rush Rod. Like I wouldn't just necessarily rush Rod every game because then you're gonna lose a lot of earlier power.
Will do.
It also depends on like if mid jungler is same damage type. Like here, Mundo and Syndra are both mostly AP, so going for Mercury Treads like early is a lot more valuable too, since they're the same damage type.
Right. So I don't know if a friend told me this or you did, but I'm mostly doing, the word thingy at the start of the game. Raptors.
Yeah, warding the Raptors, I would go up already earlier because now you're losing prio. Go on the wave, go on the wave. It's too late now. Like the problem is when you do it like this, he gets complete prio. You need to do it quicker so that you can get on the wave as soon as the wave gets here, or else then he gets to push like this. But you're mostly okay with him like pushing into you. If you can play for level 2, then you can probably just get level 2 and just crash the wave right away.
Right.
We want to just play on this wave too. Just get this wave to crash and then you can take a recall. He can't kill you this early, so you just get the recall after you get the wave. Just focus on the wave. See, when we trade with him like this, it kind of screwed over. Okay, but he used his ignite as well. I would just take this minion and then you could honestly just recall after, because then he's just going to be kind of screwed. Because the wave's going to come and then he's going to be stuck. So I would just recall. You're going to lose, like in a situation like this when you both trade really heavily, you're going to lose some minions here. But if he doesn't recall as well, then you get a huge advantage on him because you'll just be able to kill him here, like he's doing here. So now you just have good pressure for the rest of the lane. Basically, just try to stop him from backing, and if you see all in angles, then you can go for them. Also, hover towards the left side because their jungler is going towards the bot side. It looks like.
Okay. I hover to the left side, right?
Yeah, you should. Because I'm pretty sure we saw their jungle going towards the other side. Don't trade so hard in minions. A little dangerous. I guess it's fine. Pretty sure if he walks up, you can kill him. I think you could have even flash auto ignited him earlier, but still fine. You should just freeze here. Just freeze. Deny those minions. Okay, now push. Now push. It's too late. What you should have done is deny him the minions and then pushed it after, but now we should just push the wave and then like really quickly now and then recall for Mercury Treads. And this is still fine. Like even though we didn't end up like getting as much of the advantage as we could have, you see why you were able to pressure him so hard and then make him have to back off because of that recall. It kind of is what it leads us to. And now you can just get Mercury Treads here. And then you'll be able to tank a lot of damage. Now you just want to start pushing and roaming because you're not really able to kill him here. So just keep the lane pushed as much as possible and then just roam and look for plays with our jungler. I would try to go ward his blue buff then, and then after that, I would get the next wave, and then you're probably going to look for a roam after that.
So I go ward their blue buff?
Yeah, their blue buff, because that's probably where the jungler is going to be next. And then your jungler is probably not going to go for a gank because his bot side camps are coming up. You're probably going to want to start pushing the wave, and then when your jungler's in a position, you want to go gank bot lane.
I think she's in kill range. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you see a kill angle, you go for it. Good. Perfect. Okay, now push, and then probably just go for plates here, because your jungler is not quite ganking yet.
Yeah.
And we also have vision of their jungle, so we know. Even if their jungle comes, then you can just jump out, but you should be able to get a lot of plates. And you can overgreed here, because Syndra can't actually kill you. I just start getting the wave now and then get out.
I think Science getting here now.
Okay.
Oh no, just maybe.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to just push this wave. You don't really want to trade at this point. Like you don't have altar mana.
Okay.
But like we're sitting on a lot of gold. We don't want to trade after that advantage. We just need now just take the fruit, push this next wave, and then just recall. You should just be able to push this wave through him. If you see a kill angle since he's low, you can try. That's good.
Holy. Yeah.
Again, the only problem here is we wasted all of our stuff before the objective, and again, we didn't recall when we could have just recalled and then been a lot more powerful. So like, even though that kill does work out, the benefits we gain from it aren't quite like the best. But you do get Rod of Ages here, like, so it is pretty good still. And I don't mind you going for that. Like, to be clear, I'm not saying that's a bad play. I'm just saying in the future we kind of do want to think about being able to recall.
The most optimal play was to save my stuff for the dragon fight, right?
Yeah. And also, again, the bigger thing is really that we wanted to recall when we had so much gold there rather than fighting when we're sitting on 2k gold. But now just go with our jungle.
Yeah, because I could have died and lose my advantage.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I think Science coming here.
All right, your jungle's going other side, so just push mid and then go help on that. You're going to want to start rotating with your jungle a lot and just making plays with him. Like, you can probably just go top and just break that top turret because Sion's the other side. So just go top and break the turret.
Will do.
Like, just go hit turret right now. Like, you don't even need to be here. Now it's too late because the Mundo's coming, but just go mid now.
Oh,
hopefully your teammate drops it mid.
I thought it was like the play was to push with my help with the objective and then go push.
So because the jungler, the enemy jungle was on the other objective, your jungler is going to guaranteed get it. Like, there's no danger, which is why in that situation it's better to go to the wave quicker so you can get plates on the turret, but it's not a big deal. This is still fine.
Okay, I guess I got nervous because I saw Mondo taking the portal.
Yeah, I get you.
So would you think that I should
just push again?
Maybe do Trinity Force next? Or
yeah, Trinity's good. And I would just, again, probably just look for a recall here. You don't need to overforce.
Okay. Yeah,
you have your Sheen. Your Sheen is very valuable for your champion. And then after this, we're probably going to want to come back to mid, push, and then look for a roam on bot side. It looks like they're fighting bot side right now. So still think you can push mid first. I don't think we need to go right away.
Yeah. I will try to maybe take a summoner off or two of Syndra, but first I'll pursue it.
Then yeah, now just go bot. Go bot. You can give up this wave because Syndra's not on it, so you have some time to go bot. And just ping on your way.
Right.
Ping that you're coming.
Oh shit. Should I?
Yeah, you can go. You can go. Huge.
Damn it.
Okay, that's big though. That's big. All right, now just take a recall. I mean, if you see an angle, you can go, but just recall. Just recall.
Yeah.
Done. Really, really good.
I don't want to force it.
Yeah, Mundo is just too. Can we build anti-heal eventually? Not now, but we might need it.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know with this build if you go Morello or if you go Mortal Reminder or if you go like
Morello's.
Yeah, then
like,
yeah, just build the Morello
the
component after Trinity. I would get full Trinity and then get Morello component.
Yeah.
And then don't finish Morello until like 4th item, but yeah. You see why it's really valuable that we're just like at this point we're just pushing and roaming, we're just keeping, putting us in positions to do things like that, for example. Again, the next wave is coming, as we can see, so we want to go on that wave, and then after that, probably going to look for another bot roam. Actually, go mid turret. Go mid turret because Syndra, yeah. And then you can maybe look to turn on Syndra here. Perfect. And now go
Down
bot
some.
turret. Bot turret.
Okay.
It might already die. I'm not sure, but might as well get the gold by being near it. Then just recall here and then go back to mid because you have Trinity. So again, we want to recall on our items.
Yeah. We'll do.
Every time, just
I think
back to
it's
mid, push, and then roam. Mid's already pushing, but there's not really much else to do, so you probably just kind of chill there.
so most of the times I feel like I'm really fearful of who could come against me, and
Yeah. So you have your flash up, so you're pretty safe as a champion when you have your flash up. And there's also not much negative that happens if you die here because there's no objective up. So you don't
okay.
want to overextend because you have a shutdown, but it's not the end of the world. You probably just don't
Right.
fight this. So yeah, you just let him die. If you see an angle to kill, go for it, but no reason to force. Mostly focus on the wave here so they can't get the turret.
Yeah, we'll do. Also, my girl is. Yeah, I think they gave up the objective. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
If your
Let's
team
do
gets
this.
this quick, then you want to recall and go topside if nobody goes topside. But you want to fight this first. Just fight. Don't do it by yourself. Just fight.
Okay. Oh crap.
Should have an angle to go in. So. Probably on Melio. Or Tristan is fine.
I want to.
Again, just Tristan is your next focus.
Okay, so now speed him up, boys.
Yeah, nice. Alright, just recall. We can recall and then just go through mid again. What's a typical enchant you go?
Proto build.
Can you go proto right now?
Oh, right. What is the best time to build the enchantment of the goods?
What's the best time? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
So typically, if you're building a cheap one like Proto Belt, you can do it after second item. If you just like have a back where you have an extra 500 gold. But if you're building a more expensive like Stasis, for example, a lot of times after third item. But like if you really need it after second item. So basically second item's the earliest we build it. But if it's not especially needed, then we can just do it like third, fourth. No specific
Right.
super super specific time though. So again, Sun is starting to push a lot, and so we're gonna want to keep our mid push and then start just going and pushing other lanes when we can. We don't need to go down mid here. Just starting going to their jungle. Just go topside, probably. The reason you want to go topside here is, or like hover around topside. Again, just push mid. I didn't mean like that, but it's okay. I mean like go through mid, push mid, and then topside after, because the objective is spawning on that side. You have an AFK, say yeah, let them play. But you want to keep pushing through mid and then going through topside after so that you're on the side of the objective so you can possibly look for picks and then go for Baron after. So again, we want to go through topside here and just kind of hover in case our teammates need anything. There's not a ton that's going on right now or that we need to do, so we can just get a ward on there, like a red buff, for example. And then we can just, again, go push mid when it comes back and just keep looking for possible plays. Unfortunately, your teammate is a bot. So that does make it harder, but I would just recall per item. There's not much to do. There's no reason to really fight her because your teammate's going to go cover that lane. You might as well recall while you have a little bit of time and just spend this gold because we don't have much to do. And then we're just going to go back again towards probably topside right away since our teammates are already in. Our teammates are already in mid, so just go straight to topside. If they're going to fight, though, you go for the fight, yeah. Like if this happens.
Yeah, but you're wasting everything on the Sion.
Yeah. Just look for a backline like Melio or something, or Tristana.
Bye-bye.
Probably look for Melio again. I think you could have proto-built it onto him, but Go Melio again. Okay, Melio flashed. They both flashed out. Still just focus Melio as we can.
I think Nessus has it. Oh,
Yeah, now just do Baron.
oh fuck.
You could push that first and then do Baron. That's fine. Like how you did is fine. Is there jungler life?
Yeah,
Then
yes.
go zone. Go zone.
Mm,
Try to go find the jungle so that they can't magically steal.
he's not approaching.
Yeah, we're good. Again, it's just like a safety measure. Then just push top side, recall again. And then at this point, if your team's all going through mid, I would go to a side. Like you can probably just go through top side after, but recall first. Recall first. Our team is back, so there's no reason to push this wave. We want our side lane wave to be pushed at the same time that our mid lane wave is being pushed. So go to top side and now start pushing that wave and try to keep it in sync with where the mid lane wave is. That way they can't respond to two waves at once.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
pretty.
Tristana's gonna get
I
it, but it's
haven't
fine.
thought of it.
It's fine. Oh, you haven't thought about the syncing the waves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first thing. I mean, it's the kind of stuff that you think like, oh, that makes sense, but I never thought about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And our team should be fine here. Even if they do die, there's not that big of a like loss, so it's okay if they end up inting. Hopefully they don't, but just keep the top lane pushing because that's really what's more important. Your T-Rex is already dead, so I would just probably try to go hover now and play for the dragon if you can. Do we have two dragons right now? Would this be soul?
Well, we have two
Oh,
of
no,
them.
we don't. So this one
So
doesn't matter.
they took it.
But if your team gets it, that's still good. And then just take a recall immediately after because you have item. Again, we're always trying to back on like half items or full items, which we've been doing a pretty good job of this game. Yeah, again, just take the recall and then probably wait. You have two slots, right? Like it's Morello's and then Death Cap or what?
Yeah, it's I think for that team it's going to be a dead cap or maybe Infinity War.
Trident's not bad.
Sense. I mean, Infinity War like makes the burst
Infinity Orb is
almost.
fine too. Yeah, I mean, I think Infinity Orb, Death Cap, or Trident are all fine. You don't need to be so far up. Like again, this lane's pushing. There's nothing to do here. Just go to a side lane.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I could have gone to side lane,
Yeah,
right? I
and really
wasn't
the only
thinking
time
about.
we're going mid now is when it starts pushing into us because we have the mid lane inhib taken, and so we just want to push sides as much as possible. Then if our team is fighting on the mid, then we can go. But generally, just keep these side lanes pushed. Be patient. Do not overforce. 2 minutes until the objective, till the game-ending objective. Again, we don't need to overforce like this. If your team goes in, you're gonna have to like follow, but we don't really need to overforce. Just play for Elder Dragon. That's a lot more important. Try to ping your team to retreat. Not like a big deal to overforce and fight here.
I'll just hover so they can go in.
Yeah, just hover so they don't int and then go on a squishy if a squishy walks forward. Don't target the tank.
Don't. Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine. This int isn't that bad because you have a while. Just don't die with them. Just don't die with your team and just, yeah, you can even maybe end here actually. Yeah, you end. Just get out. Maybe you can end if you push this wave in. Yeah. Cool. All right, nice. Good job.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So,
I think generally, I don't know if we need to write notes out about that game because I think a lot of the things we did were good in terms of we played to push the lane a lot and then rotate after the early lane phase. I feel like you played the lane phase fine because I think the really important thing to note about that lane phase is how valuable it was to recall after you took a really heavy trade because then he got stuck there and then you were able to end up winning that trade, you know, the rest of the trades really heavily because he was always on an awkward time. And even if you lose a couple minions, you know, there, it doesn't really matter because you have those all-in angles. So I think that's a really important thing for your lane phase. And then I think your target priority in fights, sometimes you were a bit too targeting the Mundo and the tanks. You could have been a bit more cognizant of hitting the squishies, but you did a pretty good job of that. Like, generally speaking, you target them well. So I think this is a great game overall.
and I don't know if I should go for Trinity first, because if I go Rod of Ages, I'm not going to do jack shit to
Yeah,
him.
I think Trinity first might be better in this matchup. Seems kind of hard to get that much value out of.
But at the same time, I want to. I don't want to. I don't think I could kill him.
Yeah, if you want to play for scaling, I would rush defensive boots, I would say, like get armor boots. Wait, actually, they're full AD this game, by the way. No, you should go like a full like AD like with more armor build. Like you should probably just go like Trinity Like rush armor boots, go Trinity, and then go like Death Dance and shit like that. And then like honestly, Thornmail like fourth item. Like if you don't want to, if you want to play your AP build, keep playing your AP build. But I think full AD, if you go like decent amount of armor, it's gonna be so hard for them to kill you. You could also just go that
Yeah.
AP item. You know what I'm talking about? The armor AP item,
Armor AP item.
crystalline reflector.
Oh yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Either way, rush armor boots this game. If you want to go for your AP build, you can, but it's up to you.
I think it's going to be the best thing to do this game.
Yeah.
So shout out to Akali. She was really cool about it. And we're here. Let's do it. Let's get it.
I don't know what he's doing. If he's gonna let you push, just crash the wave. Oh. You can just hard play for level 2.
I think he respects me too much.
Yeah, you should. Hecarim top lane. You're gonna have to try to get this wave to crash because yeah. Like you can use that time to
Okay, so
yeah.
Viego's coming.
Yeah. Diego just used that to clear. He's not like gonna gank you. The lane's pushing into
Diego
you.
PTSD.
Don't trade too hard. Just let the lane push into you. Don't trade. He has level diff.
Right.
Let the lane push. It's fine. We are in a worse spot health-wise now than we should have been, but it's not the end of the world. You need to still be in the XP range, though. You have to minimum get the XP from these. We're gonna just want to try to find a back for our armor boots when we can, since we're not in the best spot here. So if you can just clear this under tower and then we go. Yeah, just get this one and then recall. Even if he ends up freezing on you, it's not the end of the world. You can come back and you'll be stronger. I think your teammate to retreat, though. Yeah, he's insane. Your teammate's an idiot. I'm
still gonna get pinged.
Yeah, fine. Just hard push now, and just push and roam. Like the rest of the game is just pushing and roaming. We need to focus more on our last hits, though. Like, still need to make getting those. We have lost a lot of gold on that. Start roaming with your jungle. Yeah. Like it looks like he might go bot, so you maybe go bot with him. But if he ends up going towards top side, then you just come back to play him. Also ward over on their blue while you're at it, and then just go back mid now. Our teammates are ganking on bot, so we want to try to get back, or we want to get the lane pushed if we can. But we'll just have to trade in lane, stay lane.
That look good.
Pop the thing, what you call it? Your thing, bro. The thing you get in lane, the drop. Never used it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You should have used it when you were trading, but it's fine. At this point, we're just gonna have to push and leave and recall again. We're not in the best spot, and we don't have our ignite anymore or our ult. Your pike is coming, so you can go. Wait, though. Fine.
So what do we do now?
We're mostly just chilling and just waiting to try to get it back. You can't really kill him. Like, you don't have ignite up, and your teammate's not coming. So you mostly just want this lane pushing, and you want to recall. We have a lot of items. We need to make sure that we're able to get back once before the objective. So again, we just want to If he's gonna push this into us, it's fine. We just have to take a recall after. And try not to use your ultimate before the fight if you don't have to. Yeah, just let it come under tower and then farm under tower. And then just recall. Even when the next wave comes, just recall. You can get the minions here. Just recall now. If he pushes a little bit, it's fine because he's going to be overstayed without having proper items for the dragons, so you're going to be stronger there. And so again, you get this wave, you get the next wave, because you'll be able to get there before him, and then you just go for the fight. Yeah, you just go fight right away. Ignite, ignite.
Did it?
Could have flashed over the wall and killed him, but yeah, you kill now. You can flash onto her. Oh, you don't flash, never mind. My bad.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're good. We get the dragon and we
Yeah.
build.
Do you see how you're setting yourself up for an advantage in the fight because you're getting the recall off? Like a lot of times we don't recall for these types of fights. That's when it's really bad, and I feel like that's a bad habit that a lot of people have. You'd be like very aware of when we want to recall, so we're strong for fights. So now you can just rush this down,
They
just
do
burst it
not-
really quick.
They don't materialize their advantage.
Yep. And like even though you were 800 gold behind him, you're still able to be very useful, you know. And now you're gonna go mid right away. You can use the things to drop it, and then you'll be able to get Trinity once you drop the things in mid, because that should be enough gold.
Really rush to.
I mean, if he's putting you in danger, don't drop them, but just try. I think you just get the next mid wave, and then you can recall probably,
Yeah.
unless you get an angle to drop them. If he pressures, your jungle's coming, so yeah, trade. Try to drop the things when you're at it. Just drop them, and then leave. That works. I just recall. Perfect. Yeah, you can either go Death Dance or Riftmaker second. I think both are fine. Okay.
Okay. Well, thought it was gonna only
You
my
just stay and get the wave, it's fine.
my boy.
Yeah, recall. Alright, I guess we just have to stay again. You have to stay at this point. It's not the end of the world if you get stuck here for a bit, because there's not much going on, so if you just keep ending up in this situation, and your teammate's here, like, it's fine. Careful though, he might be kiting you into someone. Yeah, just focus the wave. Probably just look for a recall here. You'll be a little late, but you could probably still go help if they need. I really like how you're like not over forcing fights. You're just very patient. It's good. Yeah, if you want to go Death Dance, Death Dance probably is good. Remember, they're like full AD, so go topside. Honestly, you might get this wave and then go topside. You can get the wave quick, but actually we could get one more wave and then go topside. But I want to get one more wave. Get one more wave. Then I want to play for the top turret here. It's pretty low.
What is this?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh.
Careful. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're definitely going to want to spend time in side lane for the rest of this game. I don't think mid is going to be very valuable for us anymore. I mean, going to probably die and just start going towards bot side or something. If your team fights, you fight it.
I think I get lost in the patch notes since one can Twitch do damage.
Think what?
Oh, pony.
Okay. Top side, go full top side, push
was...
top side, and then you can recall because you have your item. You see our closer item. That's why we want to push that first. What's up?
I thought Twitch was a garbage pick, honestly, for the longest time.
Got who?
I thought,
Oh,
champion,
Twitch.
rat. Yeah,
Twitch.
Twitch.
I think Twitch is like one more wave, one more wave, one more wave. Again, there's no reason not to. You can get
Maybe
this
a turret.
turret. Yeah, and then we just recall after we get the turret. There is an objective coming soon. Normally, like, it's a little dangerous, but like you're still gonna be able to get there roughly in time, and you're gonna have item. You're gonna be very strong. Really low turret, so we might as well.
3200.
Just recall now. Like, there's nobody's gonna come. Like, good. Okay, so do this, and then probably what Riftmaker might be nice next. I don't know.
Should we get anti-heal next of Maker?
Do you need it? Oh, they have Yumi. Yeah, I guess anti-heal. Honestly, wait, go Thornmill then, because Thornmill, because there's so much AD. Like, just go Thornmill for your anti-heal. Like, you're gonna become unkillable this game, and then just get Riftmaker so you still have some damage. Yeah, just look for a flank here.
Yeah.
You just go in the fight.
Hover?
Go fight. You don't need the wave. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, go bot immediately. Bot, 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 bot. We need to be very aware. As soon as we have an advantage, once someone's dead, we need to immediately push lanes so we can get the turret as fast as possible. Because our goal is to kill the turret here. Don't know if we'll quite be able to kill the turret, but if you can't, at least take their jungle camp.
Okay.
I think you can kill turret though. I think you can kill turret.
Yeah, I can.
And you see again, this build, like, you're gonna be so unkillable. Like, if you get a lead in a full AD comp and you go this build, you can't kill you. Yeah, I would say.
I like how you're hyping me up because I firmly believe it. So I don't feel afraid.
Yeah, I would say Riftmaker.
Oh shit!
It's fine.
Okay.
Just leave. Just leave. Bramble Vest Riftmaker, I think. Bramble Vest Riftmaker.
Bramble, then Riftmaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you could grab a Proto right now if you want to. Want to just grab Proto?
Yeah. I mean, not really, because
Yeah, I guess
I'm.
either's fine. If you want to just go Riftmaker, that's good.
Yeah. I think because I'm not going to assassinate the Caitlyn. I just mostly want to be.
All right, just go topside here. If you see an angle to fight, I guess you can try.
Okay.
Just go to topside.
Well.
Don't want him taking your turn. Like, we got to be aware when our team is like anything like that. We just need to make sure we're denying like them getting an objective. For example, Baron. So like, we want to just try to ward the Baron now, and just make sure that even though our team kind of inted, that we're not going to lose more than we need to off that. And then we go back to top side just here. Again, I think you want to play a lot of side lane this game. I don't think you want to be in mid if your bot lane is mid.
Yeah, I want to
push the lane
one
and
or
then
two.
you can come back to mid. But yeah.
I want to pull people towards me so they can stop me. Getting a slip more vulnerable against my.
And so again, your whole team is fighting on the wrong side, so you need to make sure like you're able to protect Baron. Don't overforce here. Okay, we went a bit too far, but just try to stall. Just focus on stall. If your team comes, you can probably turn, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I think we just overextended a bit. Like, our entire team is on opposite sides, so when our entire team is on the opposite side and we're split pushing, our goal is just to push the wave and leave. Our goal is not to overextend and like push really hard. And then when your team is in a position to follow up better, or you're on the opposite side of the objective, then it's more okay to overextend and to go for more like, you know, all-in angles if you see a fight. Does that kind of make sense? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny.
Nice DM.
Yeah, I respect that. Bot side right away again. Now our goal is just to push lanes and then help our team afterwards. You could even go Gargoyle this game if you want to just be like a frontline champion. Like, I don't know. Because again, your champ can be really tanky in these fights. And once switch goes up, you'll have good damage. So yeah, just push the lane and then you just leave again. Yeah, I'm not really scared of Caitlyn. Like, again, you're very tanky. Just push this wave and then now go help your team after.
Go.
We're close to Riftmaker, so if we can get a recall for Riftmaker before the dragon, it's actually really good.
Got it.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Oof.
All right, who's really strong on their team? Look at who's strong. Okay, Viego's really strong, so make sure that you're trying to peel if you see Viego go in. Making Viego's game hard is important, or going on whoever the Yumi is on. That's how we want to target. We either target Yumi, like whoever Yumi is on, or we target Viego. Obviously, if you see a free kill, go for it, but generally speaking, that's how we're trying to think about this fight. And you kind of want to be frontline. You could even just go over the wall and just make space for your team. Make Viego's game hard. And we're very tanky with this build, so.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, this is
enemy
good.
team's dying, so we can go.
Bot. Go bot. Go bot.
Okay.
Again, our team's gonna get the Baron, so we might as well just push bot. We
Sure.
just always think about this. Once a fight's, I think it's one of the big things here. Like, whenever a fight's won, we need to
I mean,
immediately
no
know
one's
where we
gonna
need
say
to
that.
go.
I don't know if Yasuo is AFK or maybe he got mad at his team,
Yeah, I'm not
so
sure.
let him die.
I don't think you're gonna actually be able to push this. I would just get the wave and then recall, and then just again sync a wave with our team. Go on a side lane and sync that wave. We like you just go like Sterix or something, or well, you finish Thornmill first, but yeah. Gargoyle, just whatever. Not the end of the world.
Oh,
I mean, it is probably better to just be with our team at this point because it looks like we can end the game.
7-5. Oh.
Should be GG. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can write out some small notes, but I feel like generally a lot of the things are good. I'll write these out as I'm speaking to you, and I'm just gonna type them and send them to you. Like the first thing we spoke about was if we trade hard in lane and recall right after and come back with big health lead. Another thing, I'm just gonna send them one by one as I like type them out to you. But the second thing was, again, we need to take recall timers on our items, which again, a lot of these things we did them because like we're obviously talking about them in the game, so we're kind of doing what we're telling. So I'm just gonna talk about kind of the positive things that happen and like what we need to keep doing in these games. So again,
Okay.
backing on item spikes, like making sure again, there were a lot of times where you were really close to an item right before an objective and we had to get an extra wave or something, and making sure we're really aware of when our item spikes are, things like that. Optimize builds, so such as going AD/armor builds into full AD, because again, like that build, you were so tanky in those fights, like you were able to make a lot of space for your team there. Some other things, make sure after winning a fight that we, I mistyped. After winning a fight, that we immediately go to a side. I don't think that's how you spell immediately, but it's fine. Go to a side or take something. Because a lot of times you're really stalling, you're like, you're helping your team with an objective when it's already done. Your team doesn't need you there, right? You can go on a side, you can get more advantages. You just generally need to be doing things like that more often, whereas a lot of times, again, you're kind of just wasting time when we could be a bit more efficient with our time. Target priority in fights, make sure, again, I don't think you're checking enough who's strong. Like, you don't look at your scoreboard nearly enough. I need you to look at your scoreboard a lot more to assess who's strong, side on, targeting the carry. So basically target the carry or squishies, especially when you're going your assassin build, obviously. And then
So
Yeah,
We
go ahead.
still have the efficiency problem, not as much as before, but I think
I think you're
it's
doing
still
immensely better
lingering.
on it. Like it's great. Now it is the more minor parts of efficiency. It's that once a fight's won, you're not taking as much as you can, and you're hesitant on what to do. So you're in the right mindset. You're doing a great job. Your laning phase is great. Like all these things are really good. It's just now we're not getting as much. We're not squeezing as many advantages as we can. So you've optimized a lot of the more major things, and then now we need to focus again on getting these smaller advantages because that's how we're going to go from master,
Right,
grandmaster to challenger, and that type of thing.
and the things that I gotta do in the team fights, I could do like I could know more and be more secure in what to do if I look at the scoreboard, right? So I'm not going to
Yeah,
go into the 2-8 Hecarim. I want to go into the Viego. So
board
that's
more
one thing
and
I could have
plan
I
more.
could have I could have done. Yeah,
Yeah,
plan ahead, look at the scoreboard.
yeah. So check scoreboard more and plan more for team fights. And I did say also in 5, be more patient with your E because there's a lot of times where you're using your third ability really early and then it's not popping on people because you're like
Yeah. Early in the game, I used it to get a cannon minion so that Yas couldn't poke me.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not a good idea. I
No,
mean,
I
it's
mean more like in
much
the
longer
team
for them.
fights when you would use it and then you would jump onto them, but the stun would expire by the time you jump onto them. Sometimes like
Oh,
you know what I mean. But I get you just thought you were in range and you weren't. But it's just something to keep in mind. And then also just spend less time in base. Like you're really slow when you buy, so you need to be thinking about your build before you get to base. You're thinking about the build once you get to base, and you're not thinking about it before the game or like what you can really do. And so that in
yeah,
space in base.
yeah. I should, make my own build here.
Yeah, I think yeah, you have kind of the AD build and then the AP build, but I just think it's more about you need to be more like decisive on what you're building. Just understand exactly what you need to build right away, because and that's just
Hmm.
like a more it comes with time. But yeah, I think your AP build is generally good into squishies, and then I think into these tankier matchups like Yasuo, where you're going to auto a lot, or into AD champs when you want to build more tanky, then going like a build like Trinity, and then either Death Dance, or it could be Play the Rune King, could be Wits End if they're AP, it could be a number of different things. But yeah, is there any other questions or anything else that you feel like we should write down or talk about or anything?